Yes, I can refund back.
Do you have the money? Do you have the 3 million?
I can refund back their money.
No, do you have 3 million?
As far as I'm having the child.
The child, you will then sell the child. Excuse me, sir. How will you get the 3 million? Because if you have 3 million, you won't collect it to go have a baby.
You're right, sir.
That is my personal. I will look for the money. Once they accept, I will pay you back.
Accept what?
Was that our agreement?
I don't get it. So if you have any doubt about this particular thing, during your pregnancy period, you can say anything. But no, you waited to bet.
The truth unmasked. Now we watch as the litigants make their case before Judge Mugu. No camera tricks, no performance lawyers. Just two people, face to face, with justice between them. This is not a place for noise. This is where lies collapse. When the facts clash and the gavel is watching, only one side will walk out with dignity.
This case is between Mr. and Mrs. Adegbite and Madam Kemi. Mr. and Mrs. Adegbite, are you in court today?
Yeah.
Please step forward. Madam Kemi, are you in court today? Please step forward. Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Oh, I see. This is the case of the surrogate murder. All right. Interesting. I saw. All right. You're welcome, sir. Madam, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. And I thank you so much for being here, madam. All right. From what I can see from the affidavits here, we're talking about a baby or no baby, surrogate. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself and why you are here today, sir?
Okay, my lord. Good day, Judge Mugu. My name is Mrs. Adegbite, and this is my husband, Mr. Adegbite. So, this woman here signed a legal agreement to be a surrogate for our child. And she signed the agreement that after she gives birth, she would return the child to us. On the day she gave birth, my husband and I went to the hospital to collect our child, and this woman changed everything. Since she said God told her to keep the child, that the child belongs to her, that she is the mother of the child.
Okay, interesting. So let me get this straight. So both of you, you did in vitro. What do they call that thing again now?
Surrogate.
Okay, so sorry. So she was supposed to carry the baby for you to town.
Yes.
And then you guys had a contract.
Yes.
All right. Did you pay any money?
We paid her.
Interesting. Okay. Madam, what's going on? They said they paid you to carry baby for them. Then baby came and you want to run. What's going on?
Your Honor, my lord. I signed contract with them. Truly. They paid. Yes, agreed. But my lord, carrying a child is not like carrying a parcel. I felt things I never expected. Mm-hmm. This child grew in me. I fed him with my blood and my water.
Are you for real?
Yes. I carried him for a whole 9 months. Good 9 months.
Kemi.
I risked my life during delivery.
Well, before we talk about
Kemi,
live blood and no live blood, wait first. So let me just get the issues first. So you signed a contract.
Yes.
They paid you the money. How much did they pay you?
3 million naira.
You collected 3 million naira, and then the baby came. You are holding the baby. Did you offer to return them their money?
If they allow, yes, I can refund back
their money. Do you have the money? Do you have the 3 million?
I can refund back their money.
No, do you have 3 million?
As far as I'm having the child.
The child, you will then sell the child. Excuse me, sir. How will you get the 3 million? Because if you have 3 million, you won't collect it to go have a baby.
You're right, sir.
That is my personal. I will look for the money. Once they accept, I will pay you back.
Accept what?
Was that our agreement?
I don't get it. So if you have any doubt about this particular thing, during your pregnancy period, you can say anything. But no, you waited to bet so you can raise all this kind of plan, right? Hello. This is an emotional betrayal, and you know it.
So the child.
I understand, sir. Mr. Adegbite, I understand that you are upset and baby matter is a difficult issue. So, madam, how did you guys even come to agree to have children for each other? Somebody introduced you to them, right?
Yes.
And you agreed. You knew what you were doing before you went into it.
I never knew it would be like this.
You never knew it would be
Yes,
like
my
this.
lord.
Are you serious?
Okay. No, it's okay.
You never
So-
knew, but you collected the
When
money.
you collected money, we fed you.
You
See, it's not
read
like-
the
We did
contract before
everything
you
to make
signed.
you comfortable.
You
Now
never
you are
knew.
saying that you never knew it would be like this.
My lord, the baby is
Okay.
mine by nation, not
How?
by papers.
All right, everyone, calm down.
Hey, you're joking.
Calm down.
You are joking.
Calm down,
Like
sir.
this.
You are in the Mugu court. The only Mugu with sense is me. All other Mugus, they collect in this court. Don't be a Mugu. When I say calm down, you calm down. All right, I think it's clear. So, you paid the money.
Yes.
She carried the baby.
Yes.
But it is your egg and it is your sperm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And then
She
okay,
carried
very
the baby.
clear.
The truth unmasked. Now we watch as the litigants make their case before Judge Mugu. No camera tricks, no performance lawyers. Just two people, face to face, with justice between them. This is not a place for noise. This is where lies collapse. When the facts clash and the gavel is watching, only one side will walk out with dignity.
Now, because like, when you are contacted by my court clerk that you can't come to my court with lawyer, I'm the only lawyer with common sense. Lawyers should just come and scatter everything for us. So you are going to be your own lawyer. You can ask Madam up to 3 questions just to clarify your case for me. And then Madam also can ask you 3 questions. Then from there, I then pass it to my panel of advisors to see if they have any questions. So let's make it sharp. You
Kemi.
go first. You are the plaintiff. Go ahead.
Kemi, I have 3 questions to ask you, and I want you to be honest. Did you not sign an agreement that you will return the child to us after you give birth?
Of course I signed, but I never knew it would be like this.
So why did you wait until delivery before you to change your mind? Why?
I never knew
Or
it
if
would be
the
like
child,
this. Yes.
okay, if the child had an effect, would you still say that God insists that you should keep the child?
Forget about that. God knows how he's doing his thing.
See
Are you
emotional.
serious?
So you're bringing God's. Oh my God. Kemi,
Interesting.
I have one question to ask you, this woman.
Okay. Well, yes, go ahead.
You said you had a dream. So you think that dream, like you said you had a dream. You think dream is like signing a written contract, right? Eh?
Forget. I own the child.
How?
Okay,
You own the
okay,
child.
okay, okay. All right,
You're joking.
Mr. David, I understand you can be distressed. You will be distressed over this.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any questions for them? It's cross-examination time.
Yes,
what do you
sir.
have for them?
I have questions for them as well.
Yes.
See, how many times did you and your wife visit me during pregnancy?
visited.
Yes.
It's not part of the plan. And you know
Madam is asking, did you ever visit her during pregnancy? You
We
just
Yes,
just
pregnant
I
did
and
know.
disappeared?
I mean, it's not part of the
Did it?
plan.
But it was not part
Yes.
of the agreement, sir. We didn't agree to visit her. We did not.
It's not part of the agreement. So we decide not to go against the agreement.
If your wife didn't carry the baby,
Okay.
why are you claiming the child now?
Why am
I
I
don't
claiming
get
the
it.
child?
Okay.
Ha, Kemi. And you were there. You knew
So
about
would-
everything.
Now,
Yeah.
another question. Would you have supported her as far
Madam,
as...
stay on your side. They don't fight in this court.
Okay, okay. I have another question
I've seen it
for
happen
you.
before. Oddly. Be pay attention. Do you have any more questions?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
If anything bad happened to me during the delivery, would you have supported her?
I will.
Really? So,
I don't-
okay,
see-
my life is at risk, Abby. Okay, now.
Were you
Please
not
don't bring
paid?
this. Don't bring this.
Were you not paid? Were you not fed?
Just come. If anything happens,
I hear
Why you
you.
like
I've heard
this?
you. The reason why you came here is for me
You
to help you
signed the
resolve this
contract
issue.
now. You signed it.
Mrs. Adegbite,
I say
the
you were-
reason why you came here is for us to help you resolve this. If you wanted to do it the Mushin way, you would have done it outside. This is Lekki. You don't do such here. Well, my panel of advisors, you have heard the story and you have heard their stories. Do you have any questions for any of them? For those who may not understand or who may not know, we have the advisors that advise me in the court. I'm the only Mugu with common sense, but I use common sense as advice by very smart people that are here. We have a gentleman out there, Mr. Mpokiti, who is our Mr. Lokoviri. I keep calling him Mpokiti, I don't know why. He's our consumer advocate specialist. That's what he does. He's going to weigh in. We have our common sense specialist, because for me, sometimes the law doesn't make sense. And in this court, we want everything to make sense, even within the ambient of the law. And of course, our traditional values, which we are losing fast in our nation, we have a representative that's our specialty to make sure that every decision we take in this court is grounded in our tradition. So I will start with our consumer advocate specialist. Do you have any question for them, sir?
Kemi, you received full payment for a service.
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that a service provider can change the deal after delivery? And if it were a product and you kept it after payment, what do we call that?
This is not a product.
It
This is human being we are talking about.
It is like...
And my life is involved because, I risked my life. 9 months. 9 months. And maybe because you are not a woman.
And we told you everything we went through just to have a
I
child.
know,
Is this-
I know what I passed through.
But what is involved? That's how you are settled.
Mr.
What is involved? That's how you are settled.
Hey,
You.
I want to say that it's like ordering a pizza and then the delivery man decides that he wants to keep it because it smells nice. Mr. Adegbite, I have a question for you. Did you visit Kemi at any time when she was carrying the baby?
she already answered. They said they did not.
Okay.
Do you have any other question, sir?
No.
Madam Tradition.
Hey, my lord, Judge
Yes.
Mugu, this is an abomination.
Hmm.
In our African culture, a woman that gives birth is the mother. Mr. Adegbite,
And that is not true.
hold on, madam, please. Don't you think the baby belongs to Kemi since she was the one that carried the baby for 9 months?
My egg.
Hello?
My egg
Ma.
was removed out of me. And
It's
put inside
a question.
her to
I'm
form a
asking you a
child.
question.
Why did you carry it yourself?
Kemi, please.
How did she carry it herself?
You know what I went through now?
Excuse me, Madam Kemi. Do you actually understand the meaning of surrogacy?
I do.
You do? You understand?
Yes.
Thank you, my lord.
All right. Mr. Adugo, our common sense specialist, do you have any question for either of them before we rule on this?
Yes, my lord, Judge Mugu. Madam Kemi, you signed an agreement. You collected money. Isn't it common sense for you to follow that contract through?
You signed it. You signed the contract.
I'm asking you.
You signed in front
Yes,
of
I
our
do,
lawyer.
but I
You
never
signed
knew
it.
it would be like this.
You never knew to be
If
like
it's to
this.
refund their money, I can refund back
Can't
their
you
money.
read? You.
And this is no matter of payment.
Order!
This child is my
Mr. Adegbite,
destiny
you
child.
control yourself.
Destiny
I know
child.
it's
Emotion.
tough.
And you didn't tell us all
control
this
yourself in
when
this
you were
court.
pregnant.
You are being a Mugu now. The only Mugu allowed in this court is me. Every other Mugu we collect. Don't be a Mugu. Okay. Is that it, sir?
If emotion gets involved in the discharge of a contract, do you think that our society will function well?
Can never.
That's not my problem.
Oh, you don't care.
You don't
Okay,
care.
cool.
You don't
This woman
care.
is wicked.
Okay,
right.
Mr. Adegbite,
That's my lord.
did you at any point top up on this lady when she was pregnant? You know what I mean? Top up.
Top. She wasn't my wife, so I did not.
I didn't-
And it's not part of the agreement.
We.
That will be all, my lord.
Interesting.
You're
Okay, thank you
supposed
so
to- my
much.
head was so-
For
How
wait.
are you?
Ah,
How is it possible for you to still have sex with her? Sorry, sir.
Before you paid 3 million
Yes, sir.
to Madam Kemi to go and carry baby like a alaru, did you talk to your lawyer?
Yes,
We do, sir.
you did.
What did your lawyer tell you? That it's okay to do this?
Yeah, he only talked to us about the agreement, that we have to have a written agreement. And if the person agreed to do that with us, then we're free to go. So we have a written agreement for that, sir.
Okay, you have a written agreement. Next time, okay, we'll come back to that. Madam, before you signed, did you talk to your lawyer?
I don't need to talk to anyone.
Just needed the money. Okay? The reason why I'm asking is that both of you here could end up in jail. I don't know if you are even aware that it's illegal for you to collect money. Madam Kemi, look at me. Do you know it's against Nigerian law for you to collect money to carry baby for somebody? Mr. David, are you even aware? That's why I said, did you talk to your lawyer? When you leave here, you probably go to fire your lawyer.
We did, sir. Because we signed, we had
And your lawyer said it's okay.
Yes, sir, because you know we have tried all work with fasting prayer
yes,
for
we did
the results,
everything.
but nothing was coming. That's why we
had to
support
she
us.
was
Sir.
recommended, and we had to use her to carry the child for us.
Okay.
When the drama cools, the wisdom speaks. The Mugu Advisory Council takes the floor. Legal minds, cultural custodians, and streetwise thinkers. They don't judge, they dissect. They guide the gavel and challenge the foolish. Welcome to the round table of common sense.
All right, well, I've had enough. I think the issues are very clear. This is not a complicated fact story, my dear elders here. How do we rule on this one? Because we give judgment right here, no adjournment, no postponement, right here, right now. We talk about what we do about this. How will you advise me to rule on this, Mr. Lokobi?
Judge Mugu.
Yes.
As a service provider, once you accept payment and deliver a product, you don't get to reclaim it because of feelings. Because in this case, we're talking about a baby. The buyer has fulfilled all obligations. So I side with the Adegbites in this case.
Interesting. Okay. How will you want me to rule this? So you are saying what now? What's your recommendation?
They are Adegbites. The case favors they are Adegbites.
So we should give the baby to Adegbite.
Give the baby back to them, yes.
Fair enough. Madam Traditionalist, Madam Dagogo, where do you stand on this? What do you think I should do here?
My lord, you know, in our culture, motherhood is by the womb. But in this case, there's a written agreement. And the culture must bow to the written agreement of the mother-in-law. So, I reluctantly side with the Adegbites.
Okay. Where do you see this? Mr. Common Sense. Mr. Dugo, where are you on this?
Thank you, my Lord, Judge Mugu. Common sense. They call it common sense. It is not common. It is expected that every one of us should have at least a level of it. Sense won't bust my brain. Madam, you signed an agreement. You collected money. And at the point of discharge, you try to play 419. This is nothing but emotional 419.
This is not 419. I agreed on this.
I am still talking. And common sense says, return the baby. That's all, my Lord Judge Mugu.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well, it's interesting. This is a very, very interesting area and a very emotional, as you can see, the Adegbites here. And because this court is set up not just to come and give ruling and you guys go, it's also to educate the public on some of these issues. You know, because issue of having a child in a culture as ours is a very, very, very serious matter. People lose their husbands, they lose their marriages because they don't have kids. And now those who, for one reason or the other, that God has not blessed with the fruit of the womb, they contract people who can help them. But they don't know the rules, they don't know the issues, and then people take advantage of them. They collect their money, and then the one that is even collecting money, I don't think Kemi wanted to defraud them from the beginning. I'm looking at that demeanor. But maybe now holding the child in your hand is a whole different ball game. That is why you talk to lawyers, you talk to counselors, emotional counselors. If you are going to be if you are going to be doing surrogacy thing, the person that is going to be carrying the baby for you have to make sure they're emotionally balanced. They needed to be counseled because she might not want to dupe your money, but by the time you hold the child in your hand and it sucks your breath for 1 second, the game changes. And I think that's what we are dealing with here. If Adimina doesn't show me like a woman that just wants to collect money and run, and I'm sure from what you have put down, you have fed with, But here is what I want everybody who's watching this case to learn today. For those of you in the courtroom, some of you might be there tomorrow. I have a personal issue like this going on in my own house as we speak. There's so much lack of information.
The 5 common sense commandments. Now let's listen to Judge Mugu as he delivers the 5 Mugu cents from the case before he gives his final verdict. Forget the shouting, forget the trending drama. Judge Mugu breaks it all down with 5 powerful lessons. Truth wrapped in culture, wisdom sharpened by experience. These are not opinions, they are survival tools. 5 Mugu sense-filled laws for a foolish world.
Number 1, many of you may not be aware there is something called Child Rights Act in Nigeria of 2003 that actually says it is illegal to sell or traffic in children. So even though you don't think you are selling or trafficking in it, you're asking somebody who carried a baby in a womb to give it to you for commercial consideration. It's illegal. Both of you can actually be sent to jail over this matter. Nobody will care about your pain and all of that stuff. Not that surrogacy is wrong, but you cannot collect money. Madam Kemi, are you hearing that? You cannot collect money in helping somebody to carry their child. That is what the law says. Once compensation starts getting in there, it becomes trafficking in children. Otherwise, all these young girls out there can just decide that that's the business they want to do, to go have baby and sell it to people. That's why you have somebody in jail in London. You have people, because the public policy does not support that. And I'm sure every one of us will agree. If a woman can just go and carry baby and sell, that's what they're going to be doing. So on that, both of you are wrong to begin with. And I want everybody, you have to understand that. But there is no clear legislation, which there should be. And for our government that may be listening to this, we need some clarity. Because other nations, they have rules as to how you can do it, because it's a real problem. If God has not given somebody the fruit of the womb and they want to have a child, there's nothing wrong in doing surrogacy. But it has to be clear. There has to be counseling involved. Abroad, they make sure you do counseling before she takes it, before there can be no compensation involved. It has to be somebody who just wants to help you. Maybe a family, a friend, or somebody who just feel pity for you, knowing your situation, so that the issue of selling children will not arise. So there are no specific laws, and that is why I have a problem now. And where there are no specific laws against surrogacy, now you are limited to then dealing with it on the law of contract. Lagos State has tried. Lagos State has some law, 2021. They call it the Lagos Assisted Reproductive Technology Law, which provides a framework. So you are in Lagos, so the law, probably you guys have never even heard about it, so you don't even know what it is. The guidelines under this 2021 law, they call it the HART law. Okay, you guys should go check it out. It's probably too late, but if you are listening to this, go and find out what does it say. You don't want to get into the problem of, I want to have a baby, I want to have a baby. You pay money, you go to jail. You receive money, you go to jail. The child that all of you are fighting about goes into the system. Because nobody's going to give any of you a baby if you're in jail. So in the absence of specific laws about how to do this, even though we do have one in Lagos, I want to be clear about that, then we have to look at it contract-wise. And on contract basis, madam, you signed a contract. You collected the money under the contract. You delivered the baby. And now, you don't want to give. I know a baby is not a shoe, and it's not a house that you are buying. It's a human being. But it is still in a contract. I will carry this baby for you. The baby is not your baby. It might have come from your womb. It's not what makes a baby man. The sperm and the egg. It's not your egg. It's not the sperm of your boyfriend or your husband. Your womb is just a carrier, like a refrigerator. And they paid for that inconvenience. I understand why you are feeling this pain. The emotion is involved because you are not prepared. So my advice is anybody who's going to do this, do due diligence. Know the person well. Make sure they went through counseling, spiritual and medical counseling. Because somebody wanting to help you is a whole different ballgame when they are holding that baby in their hands. Because no matter what I decide, I feel like Solomon. And my voice, my wisdom, not reach Solomon. I'm just a Mugu. It's tough. Because somebody's going to go home without a baby today. Or should we divide the baby? Is that not what Solomon said? You all know how it ended. So here is my ruling.
The verdict that shakes the room. And now Judge Mugu is ready to give the final legal verdict, wrapped in simple common sense. All arguments are done, all excuses exposed. Now, justice lands like thunder. This is where fairness roars and foolishness finally falls. One verdict, one voice. Judge Mugu has spoken.
Because there are no really legal precedents for me to go through. Otherwise, I'm bound by them. So I'm reduced to common sense and what my panelists say. The contract is clear. The genetic link is proven. You might think because you are the one that carried the baby, he has your genes. It doesn't have your genes. It's their genes that is in there. So I thereby order that the child be immediately handed over to Mr. and Mrs. Adegbite. But because we are talking about a human being here, Kemi shall have a supervised visit once a week, at least for the first 1 year of the child, to help with the transition. We are talking about a baby that took nutrients from her for a 9-month period. The attachment is there. The baby has been with her in the hospital for a few days now. So she's going to have once a week supervisory visit to the baby, but the parental rights remain with the Adegbites. And I want to encourage you, treat her right, make her feel comfortable, even if you have to give her more money. Understand that she's not just trying to dupe you. There's emotion involved here. But you are in the right. You sign the contract, and in the absence, so you get to keep the child. In this court, there's only one Mugu with common sense. All other Mugus will collect. This is a court of law wrapped in common sense, consumer fairness, and utmost respect for the best of our traditions. And I so rule.